Hello guys, this is your friend the Great Lobbyist. I'm back again with another awesome video. So guys, today we have with us the latest and the new Xiaomi Poco F4. Now, beautiful packing I must say, and a signature yellow Poco logo on it, and it's a 5G smartphone as you can see written right on the box, neat and clean, nothing on the stickers. So we're going to unbox it, open it, and tell you everything about it and see if it is worth the money. And Poco has a brand name for gaming. You know, it started as a gaming brand and did very well in the early years. But then over the period of time, what I personally noticed was it lost its gaming charm and became just another smartphone. Now, question is that Xiaomi has a great range of smartphones from entry level to the flagship, everything in between. Why spoil a gaming brand of smartphones? There are very few in the market, anyways, and which are signature gaming brands. And Poco has just lost that charm there over the period of years. But right, let's not jump to any conclusion. Open this box, find out what's inside it and what it packs so that you can make an informed decision. And by the time we do that, can I please request you to press the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you keep getting all the notifications and I keep getting all the motivation to keep bringing these amazing videos to you. And also do check out our new website, which is www.greatlobbyist.com. We've got all new amazing features on there. Register yourself, log in, upload your content, and get rolling. So, getting straight onto it, let's open the box. Right here. All yellow, beautiful. As we take this out. SIM card pin right here. Some paperwork. And the transparent silicone cover right here. So that's one. And then we go on to the phone. I must say this resembles so much like the Motorola Edge 30. Now it's from the look, the feel, except for the slightly curvy edges on the side, it is a photocopy of it. And at the back, we're going to come back to it and have a closer look and see how it looks. Then we've got the 67-watt adapter and the USB cable. Again, like any other smartphone, no earbuds in it as well. So we're going to keep this box aside and get straight onto, we're going to put this up down there and straight on to looking at it, that this is what we have in the box along with the silicone cover. Now, jumping straight on to the look and feel of this, as I said, photocopy of Motorola, I must say, with the look and feel of it straight out. Though it's got a Gorilla Glass 5 in the front and a glass back, it does catch a little bit of fingerprints and dust very clearly. It's got the fingerprint mount on the side, which is again something which I'm not a very big fan of, but well, it works for many. It works for me as well to an extent. So looks nice, but again, as I said, it's a photocopy of Motorola. So come on, be innovative. You're a gaming brand. You can add some colors. You can add some funk to it and you see how it goes. Now, Gorilla Glass front, Gorilla Glass and glass at the back. It's got sign mounted fingerprints, IP53 dust and water resistant, in the splash. Now, question is, as a gaming brand, I wouldn't go gaming in the swimming pool, to be honest with you. It comes in three different colors, Moonlight Silver, Night Black, and Nebula Green. The one we're holding is the Night Black. It's got 6.7 inches of AMOLED display, 86.6% screen to body ratio. Now, if you look at the bezel at the bottom, now that is where I call it the game killer. 86, I think anything, I prefer 89, 88, 89 and above. 86.6 has become sort of a substandard when it comes to screen to body ratio. So a bit of a disappointment, no curved edges, flat screen, AMOLED display, 120 hertz of refresh rate. That's at least something to look about. And it's got HDR10 plus, Dolby Vision, and 1300 nits of peak brightness. So from this display side of it, apart from the screen to body ratio, that's about a decent set of hardware in it, which is quite nice. 1080 by 2400 pixel of resolution in 20:9 aspect ratio and 395 PPI density. A signature mid-range sort of a spec when it comes to the display, 100% DCI-P3 color gamut to make sure now that is something at least they have kept gaming worthy. The color gamut, the refresh rate of 120 hertz, and of course the HDR10 plus and everything. So screen hardware scores about 7 out of 10 for me. Body, as I said, Motorola copy, so that's where they lose points from me, and the fingerprints that captures. So innovation on the design, 5 out of 6, maybe out of 10. Display, 7 out of 10. And as we move under the hood, it's got Android 12 MIUI 13, which is custom made for Poco specifically. Qualcomm Snapdragon 875G 7nm chipset with octa-core chipset. Adreno 650 on the GPU, and coming in variants of 128 and 256 GB with 8 GB and 12 GB RAM combination. This is LDR5 UFS 3.1. It's got liquid cool 2.0, 7-layer graphite coverage, and axis linear motor. So now gaming features have been retained, but for a 6.7 inch, the screens does lose its charms when it comes to mobility. It's a bit narrow, and bezels take a lot of it away as well. But all in all, so far, between the body, the look, the display, and what's under the hood, I'll give it about 6.5 out of 10. The only, I think, plus point where they've gained about a point or two for me is retaining a few gaming features like liquid cool 2.0 and the graphite and the axis linear motor to give you that haptic feedback. But apart from that, I think 6.5 is a good score, still not too bad, but for me, it is still not which can charm me. A triple camera at the back with 64 megapixel wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and 2 megapixel macro camera. It can do 4K recordings at 30 and 60 frames per second. Now, that's another scorer when it comes to 64 megapixel. Now, Xiaomi as a brand was always, ahead of the game when it came to camera. And when you're launching a mid-range or close to a smartphone, you first taking down the chipset to 870 and you call it a gaming brand and give it a below average looks, and then giving 8 megapixel and ultra wide angle camera. Now, again, for a camera user, I prefer in the mid-range phones at least 64, 50, and then 2 megapixel or 4 megapixel for the macro. It does not have the depth sensor in it, so the image is going to be quite flat, but 64 megapixel still can do the job. When it comes to the front, they've not shied away there, at least, where they're giving a single pinhole camera, which is another gaming aesthetic to maintain, with 20 megapixel wide angle camera. So selfie is going to be pretty decent when it comes to the stills, but when it comes to vlogging, part of it 1080p at 30 frames per second is again below average. Most of the mid-range smartphones have moved to 4K in the front as well in the selfie camera. When it comes to the battery, 5000 mAh battery and 67 watt fast charging, which is 0 to 100% in 38 minutes. Again, charging has been a signature for Xiaomi as well. They have always been setting the industry benchmarks when it comes to charging with 67 watt, 0 to 100% in 38 minutes is brilliant, I must say. That's where it scores another few points from my side. So guys, a decent looking phone all in all. My rating to this will still be a thumbs down at about 6 out of 10 or as a score. So this is your friend, the Great Lobbyist, signing off with Xiaomi Poco F4 with a 6 out of 10 rating and a thumbs down. Keep yourself safe. What do you think about my rating? Let me know in the comments below, and do subscribe to us, and we give you a chance to win an amazing pair of premium earbuds. To find out what is the name of those earbuds, and they are worth over $200, I must say. So please leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and we'll be happy to give you that away. This is your friend, the Great Lobby, signing off. Keep yourself safe. Peace.